I just want to give you an exclusive report about the Nations Cup, which is coming up in Cote d'Ivoire 2024. So the Super Eagles of Nigeria have been placed in Pot 2, and then so the draws will take place in October 12th in Abidjan, the capital city of Cote d'Ivoire. So no doubt, we the lovers of football, soccer pundit, we have to talk about our own country, Nigeria, the Super Eagles. So according to report, the Super Eagles coach, Parceiro from Portugal, there's some comment I read about. It's about his selection for the Nations Cup. So most people, like some coaches, I read, people should not interfere in his selection to select the national team, the Super Eagles players that are going to participate in that Cup of Nations. And then from my own point of view, what I observe is, the coach must be given a free hand, to select his players for the Nations Cup. This is not where people have to, the intruders or people try to tell him what to do, even from the federation, from the NFF. What I observe is that even for soccer pundits or journalists or people who talk about football, the administrators, we can just make suggestions. You can make suggestions for players. You can give him names, and then it's the right of the coach and the staff to move to their various clubs to watch them play. So those are the important things. Those are the things the coaches would like to know. They read complete sport, they read sports in Africa or Nigeria about Super Eagles. Then they have to do what? They have to go and look for the players, search them, maybe new discoveries in other leagues, Then another one that baffled me, especially me when I'm talking about sport, like when I read some things, the home-based players must be given equal right. So, but unfortunately, as of this moment, I think Nigerian League is about to start. They ended the last season. So Nigerian Premier League is going to start very soon. So I think this should be a competitive thing. I think the Super Eagles and then, the coaches, the staff, the NFF, they have to find solution to make sure that the Nigerian League, is being played at the right time. We have to follow the leagues like some Western Europe. Some other leagues in Africa, they do the same. If we have some delay, that means some home-based players find it difficult to play for the Super Eagles. So we shouldn't overlook the home-based players. We shouldn't overlook the home-based players. So I think I'm urging the coaches, Parceiro, the staffs, they should just make sure they go to the local league to see players who have the quality. Because if not, most of our players go to obscurity. They go to lower leagues in Europe where they earn peanuts. Some leagues in Europe are not even standard. Not, when we talk about leagues in Europe, I live in Europe for a couple of years. I've watched leagues, I've visited there's some countries when you talk about football, you will see qualities, you will see the standard of the game. What I want to say is those who are playing in the local league, we should give them equal right. So the league should commence. The league should start quick, on time, so that, from there the coaches can be able to penetrate, watch the home base, and see those who have qualities, who can play in the Super Eagles Team A. So, in as much as we are waiting for the Nations Cup, this biennial tournament, which is going to come up in Cote d'Ivoire in Abidjan, I'm expecting the Super Eagles of Nigeria to roar high. So the Football Federation, the NFF, they have to make sure to put in every effort to put plans, for their friendly games. I know Nigeria is playing Portugal very soon. No, sorry, Nigeria is playing Saudi Arabia in Portugal. So we are playing Saudi Arabia in Portugal. So that's what I want to say. So it's a good friendly game which will keep the boys in shape, ahead of the Nations Cup in January. So what else can I say? So the coaches should look into the Nigerian Premier League soonest. Before Christmas, I know the league will have to commence, Then from there, we can be able to see the talent that can join the Legion, those in Europe, to play for Super Eagles of Nigeria in the Nations Cup. And moreover, I want to chip in this also, Ndidi, who is playing for Sky Bet Championship, Leicester City. Barcelona are bidding interest because he's going to be a free transfer player. This is a player who has been doing very well for Leicester, both in the EPL before their relegation. So Ndidi, there's news about Barcelona picking interest in Wilfred Ndidi of Leicester City, the Super Eagles defensive midfielder. We hope that he can join the likes of Yaya Toure. He can join the likes of other Samuel Eto'o, other big stars, like Alex Song, who has played for Barcelona, and Emmanuel Amunike of Nigeria also. So we hope that this deal will materialize when he will be free, to go for free in January. So we hope it's going to manifest, for Wilfred Ndidi to sign for Barcelona. So it will be a big one for him and for the Nigerian team as well. So I'll keep updating you in World of Sport. I'm still Daniel Fomado.